For now, though, we are crossing live to our correspondent Mary McAuliffe. She's standing by for us in Jaffa, where the terrorist was caught and killed early this morning by police in a gunfight. Mary, we understand it was a long manhunt for the shooter. He was on the loose for a few hours last night, also into this morning before he was captured. But what more do you know about the man so far?
Absolutely, Sarah. It was definitely a long manhunt here in Tel Aviv, with forces operating well throughout the night. So far, what we do know about the shooter is he's believed to be 28 years old, from the Jenin area in the West Bank. So a Palestinian from the West Bank named Ra'ad Hamza. And he was believed to have come here somewhere tonight, but we have also seen video footage of him walking through the scene, walking through Dizengoff, shortly before that attack did play. So forces knew exactly what he looked like when they were looking for him. And we also talked to the police forces who were on the scene and were involved in this gunfight. So we can listen a little to what the police commander had to tell us this morning.
During the night, there were many forces in the scene in Tel Aviv district, including Shin Bet and special forces. Around 5 o'clock in the morning, the force was searching for him, identified the terrorist walking by foot. We knew his description, we knew his details, so we tried to locate him. Once they recognized him walking, they simply ran into him and eliminated him.
And Mary, Palestinian factions are also welcoming the terrorist attack from what we've seen. Yesterday there was joy, there were celebrations, plenty of videos showing this in the West Bank, Gaza and Lebanon, shared by Palestinian media. Tell us more about what you know about this.
That's right, Sarah. And even this morning in Jenin, as I mentioned, the attacker is believed from the Jenin area in the West Bank. In that area this morning, there were marches and people participating in events seeming to celebrate the attack that happened last night. And this is unfortunately something that we have seen after the recent wave of attacks. It has been celebrated by these Palestinian terror factions who have welcomed them. Even if the attacker, we don't know yet if he belonged to one of these Palestinian terror factions, which group he belonged to, if at all. But we have seen either way, all of them have been celebrating on the ground in recent weeks.
All right, Mary McAuliffe there, bringing us up to speed. Our correspondent, they're giving us all the latest from Jaffa. We'll be coming back to Mary later in the broadcast. We're ducking up for a short break. We'll be back in a tick.